Welcome to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. It's August the 27th, which means most unusual circumstance or location in which you've gamed.
Well, let's see here. For me, I would have to say back when this was a long time ago. We're not going to say how long, but it was when I first learned to play D&D when I was a kid. We went to Rocky Point or Puerto Penasco, if you're and down in Mexico, with our DM. You know, he was he lived down the street from us, and when we were kids, and so for one of the holiday weekends, I don't know, it was like Memorial Day weekend, Labor Day weekend, something like that. We were pretty young. He invited us. So me, my sister, my brother, and him, with his parents, we all went down in an RV to Mexico, and we were playing Dungeons and Dragons on that. Partly it was on the table, and then the sleeping loft, you know, and then on the beach. So that was a lot of fun. I would say that was probably the weirdest, you know, or most unusual circumstances or location for myself.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
We got to get some gaming when we go on the cruise next year. Yeah.
We can bring...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we have heard about those cool gaming cruises that they have.
I've not heard of them, but they have cruises for everything.
Yep. So for me, the most unusual circumstance or location in which you've gamed. I honestly would have to say back in high school, we used to game and play Robotech during Auto Shop.
During school?
During school, in high school. Because our Auto Shop teacher was a cool guy that if you did the curriculum in like the first month of school, you passed. And then as long as you worked on vehicles in the room, you kept that good grade. So our group would constantly have the one project a week we'd work on, and we'd usually, as a group, knock out one vehicle. So that way we'd have like 3 days to just kill time. And we would literally, since we'd finish our curriculum and be done, we'd be playing Robotech RPG. Because most of our group were actually, we started playing Rifts, and then we progressed to Robotech as a quicker, easier flashback to our enjoyable days of remembering what it was like to be 12 and running home at 3 in the afternoon, trying to get out of school as quick as possible so you could watch Robotech. Robotech,
I loved Robotech.
The rescue.
Except for that one chick. I hated her.
Well, that's why we like the...
Min-May?
Yeah, Min-May. That's why we like the Invid Invasion part best.
Yeah.
Because you had the cooler Veritechs that had more missiles on them.
Yeah.
As opposed to the, Max, and the Hunter. And, yeah. So for me it would be school, and for you it would be an awesome camping trip.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. And that was August the 27th. Most unusual circumstance or location in which you've gamed. We're going to have to get, way freakier for next year.
Yeah.
Because that question popped up last year, too. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for listening.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a dungeon crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so! DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.